In this question, we're asked to solve the linear equation 5 open bracket x minus 2 close bracket is equal to 3 open bracket x plus 4 close bracket. Now the first thing that we could do is to expand out the brackets. So that would become 5 times x gives us 5x, 5 times negative 2 gives us negative 10, 3 times x gives us 3x, and 3 times positive 4 gives us positive 12. So let's see what that looks like. Now we have two choices regarding what we need to do with the x terms. Do we subtract 5x from both sides, or do we subtract 3x from both sides? Both options are possible, but if at all possible, we would like to keep our x term positive. So if we subtracted 5x from both sides, 5x minus 5x, that would give us 0 and that would disappear, which is fine. But we would get a 3x minus 5x, and that would give us a negative 2x. And so we want to try to avoid having to deal with a negative 2x. So ideally, the best thing to do is if we want to collect all the x terms on one side of the equal sign, the best thing to do would be to subtract 3x from both sides. So if we do that, 5x minus 3x, that's going to give us 2x. And 3x minus 3x is going to give us 0. So that's going to eliminate that term there. So let's see what that looks like. Now the numbers remain the same, nothing's actually happened to the negative 10 and the plus 10, but of course now that we've established the x's on the left hand side of the equal sign here, what we want to do is try to eliminate this negative 10 so that we can collect all the number terms on the right hand side of the equal sign. So the opposite or the inverse of negative 10 is positive 10. So we're going to add 10 to both sides. And if we do that, negative 10 plus 10, so that equals 0, and that essentially disappears, and we're just left with 2x on the left-hand side. And 12 plus 10 is going to give us 22. So we're left with 2x is equal to 22. So the x is being multiplied by 2, so we do the opposite or the inverse of multiplying by 2, and that is dividing both sides by 2. So if we do that, so 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. So we have a 1x here. But we don't, algebraically speaking, write 1x. We just write x by itself. And 22 divided by 2 is 11. So x equals 11 is the solution to this linear equation.